All right, guys. Good evening. Welcome to Smart Tech Web Design Training uh, section. Today is just going to be a quick one. I'm going to be showing you on how to set up your environment for uh, proper programming. Now, if you want to begin, you first of all need to know the browser you are using and make sure your XAMPP is running properly with the Aperture and the SQL running correctly so that you can be able to access your local host. Okay, if you close, it doesn't mean it has closed. It only minimize to this. So if you double click here, you'll see it will always come up. All right, now that the XAMPP is running properly, we need to also load our code editor, which we are using VS Code. And on the VS Code, you need to be sure of the folder or the project folder you are working with. All right. If you can see on my HT docs, I have so many projects I am working on, and they are all here, ranging from bank, bookwork, CBT, and so on and so forth. Now, if you want to create a fresh project, you need to create a folder for that project separately. Now, if you look at the top here, we have new file and new folder, right? That is if you are on the HT docs. But if you are on any of these and you click on the new folder, the folder is going to be created inside that folder. So, but we want an independent folder that is on its own, right? That means we have to click on the HT docs itself so that we are not on any folder. We are on the HT docs direct. So when we click on this, you see a new folder option has been created. Then we'll put the folder name. We'll call it training training 121. Or let's make it training 001. And then when you press enter, a folder has been created. You see that it's standing alone, not inside any of the folder that you have previously. Now, when you click on it, the arrow pointing down shows that is that folder that is open. All these arrows that are facing forward means they are closed. Now, if I point this one down, you see every subfolders and files inside will be displayed. When you click, it will also close. So, and this, there is no file inside here. That is why it's showing empty. If you want to create a file inside this training folder we have created, you have to right click on it and then click on new file. And if it's a folder, just like you're creating a folder like image folder where you have to organize your image in, CSS folder where you put your CSS, or JavaScript folder, or any other folder depending on the project you are building, you can create the folder here. You see, now we're going to create a new file, and the first file mostly is index.php or index.html. But since we're going to be adopting the use of PHP file, we're going to create index.php and press enter. Automatically to open. Now you see that in the folder, there is a file inside, right? So this is where our codes begin. But then, for us to be sure that the browser is communicating with the local host server, let's go and open, use the browser, and visit local hosts and hit enter. Good. Now it's coming here. For those that installed the XAMPP afresh on their system, immediately you type on localhost. This is the interface you are going to see. It means for every work you want to access, just like the folder we have created, that means if you want to access it, we have to remove this dashboard, put localhost / training 001, right? And press enter. All right. It means, but you have to be sure of the folder name. The 001 training space 001. The training is TRINING. Okay. All right. The spelling is wrong here. It means we must type exactly what we have here. TRAINIG. That is what we type when creating the folder. So we have to remove this and put IG space 001. It will show a blank page. Good. It means it has been accessed successfully. whatever we put inside our code, even if you just type rubbish and press Ctrl S to save, you go back and press Ctrl R to reload, what you type will display. But that is where you start your coding from. Persons can decide to test by creating a background color for your site to see. Now let's just say a simple HTML background color. We'll open tag and then put body space bg color equal to green. Let's save and check. Let's be sure. Good. It means it's responding fine, it's communicating well. This is where the program starts for the day. All right. In our next section, we are going to start or pick up a project and we'll create starting from the landing page down to the final step. That is how we're going to be doing it section by section until the end of this course. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in our next section.